So if you follow me on Twitter, which you should, if you don't, you would have seen that I already tried to record this video and I had complications, so I just decided to scratch that and try it again. So hopefully this works out better, and hopefully this video is a whole lot better quality than my previous videos. With that being said, I went to 2 different drugstores. I know. Not everything that I wanted to pick up was at the one drugstore, so I decided to swing by the other drugstore. It was kind of on the way home, so it is what it is. I have kind of a lot of stuff, so let's just get right into it. First item that I picked up is this Garneir Nutrisse Nourishing Color Cream, and that is what it looks like. And I picked mine up in the shade number 51, Medium Ash Brown. And like I said, I previously tried recording this video and I, wasn't having any luck with it. And by the time I was, realizing that it wasn't the best quality and waiting for it to process and convert and whatnot, I ended up dyeing my hair in the meantime. So this is the color that the 51 Medium Ash Brown is. And yes, I do have my extensions in, so that is how it turned out. It's not a whole lot darker than the hair color I had originally, but I did want to just kind of give a fresh coat of color because it had been a while since I last got it colored. So I'm really happy with it. I normally go with the L'Oreal Sublime Foam, but the exact color that I was looking for, I don't think they offer that shade, which is kind of the downfall. So, although I really do like the L'Oreal Sublime Mousse, and I have a review on it from a couple months ago, and if you are interested in checking that out, I will put the link right here. But I did have a lot of success with this. I didn't think it was that bad at all. It's more of a cream, so it's a lot thicker, and it's not as messy as a lot of hair coloring kits are. It says it doesn't have a smell, or it smells good, but it didn't really have a smell. The only thing that I noticed is that it kind of, today my hair has a little bit of that hair dye smell to it, which doesn't really bother me. I mean, you can wash it and I put product in my hair, so it just really doesn't make a difference to me. So I ended up picking up that first thing. I also picked up the makeup remover wipes from Nutrogena. I don't know, I've tried several different wipes, and these just are my favorites. I always come back to these. I don't know if it's just me, but I think they might have like reformulated them or whatever they put in them, because they smell really, really good. Not that they smelled bad before, but they smell like, I just like recently noticed like they smell really good now. So next I picked up a couple Ardell lashes, and these are the Ardell 120 Demi Wispies. And for some reason, these are kind of hard to come by. These are my favorite Ardell lashes, although I don't wear them all that frequently because they're kind of hard to come by. I'm not sure why. My Walgreens doesn't even carry the 120s. I went to CVS and picked up 2 of them, which were the last 2 there, and then I ended up going to Rite Aid and picking up the last 2 there. So hopefully, this will kind of tie me over a little bit until I can get my hands on some more. Along with the lashes, I picked up some more Duo Lash Adhesive. It's the clear white kind. It's the only kind of lash adhesive that I use. I don't know, it's just my preference. I think this is like one of the best, if not the best, lash adhesive out there. And I have tried the pink one, which is the dark toned one. Sorry, I just want to make sure the camera's still recording, which is the dark toned one, and I don't find that for whatever reason it works as good as the white. So for me, this is like bomb. Like, I love this stuff, and it lasts a really long time. I mean, especially if you are someone like me who wears lashes frequently. So I really like this stuff a lot. Up the Revlon Photo Ready Perfecting Primer, and like I said, I tried to record this video previously, so in the meantime I got a chance to like try some of these products out. This I'm actually super surprised about. I'm already a big fan of the Photo Ready foundation. I do own that, but I was really super impressed with this. It has when you apply it to your skin, it kind of gives your skin like that soft focus look, which I really like a lot. It's very reminiscent to Makeup Forever HD, and obviously it's not as expensive because we all know Makeup Forever HD is like 40 bucks a pop, so that's awesome also. I picked this up for, I think it was about $12, so it's one of the newer products that Revlon's carrying, so hopefully it'll still be accessible to everybody. But when I picked mine up, there was, you know, tons left. So. The next few things I wanted to pick up were the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Eraser, Dark Circle Eraser. That is what it looks like. It has that sponge tip applicator on the top of it. And I also picked up the foundation. I think that the shades that they offered would benefit most people's skin tones. If you're really super dark, I don't think that this is going to work out for you. So yeah, I was kind of thrown off by the little color selection they had, but I happened to find one that was in my color, and I picked up number 20 Light Pale. I don't know why I liked my under eye concealer to be super light for some reason, but not like crazy light, so don't worry. But I was kind of I don't know, disappointed in the price that they were, and the fact that the price that they were, how do I want to say this? The price that they were, how much I paid for them, and the amount of product that you got. I don't really think it's, you know, works out to be fair. The concealer's okay. It's not my favorite concealer. I will forever use my Kat Von D Tattoo Concealer. I just absolutely love that stuff. And the foundation for me is, I mean, it's okay. I don't necessarily like the coverage it gives me. It is buildable, but I don't really like how it finishes on my skin, which is really weird because a lot of people say that they absolutely love this foundation. So for me, it's just kind of okay. I don't know. I'm not super impressed with these, but you know, that's just my opinion. Along with those two items, I also got the Instant Age Rewind Protector Finishing Powder. That is what it looks like. I picked mine up in the color, what color is this? Natural Beige. And for one, the package is super hard to open. But that is the color I picked it up in. I'm not a big fan. I'm not even really sure why I picked this up. I guess I kind of just wanted another setting powder. But I hate how the powders, like certain powders get this, I don't even know, like this, it's not a film, but this little, I don't know, these weird spots in the makeup. I hate that. And I haven't even used this maybe more than a couple times, and it's already doing that. So, you know, whatever. It wasn't that expensive, I don't think. I can't remember the exact price, but, if, you know, whatever. I just needed a setting powder. The next thing I picked up is this Wet n Wild bronzer, and this is in the color Goddess, or the name of it. The color Goddess, the name of it is called Goddess, and it is a matte bronzer. It is a matte bronzer, and it's really, really super like satiny. It feels really nice. That is the color of it. It's probably a little bit darker than I would normally pick out for a bronzer, if you can even tell. But you know what? I do tan, so I'm sure I'll be using them. Next, I picked up two Wet n Wild Color Icon palettes. The first one is in Vanity. And that's actually what I'm wearing today. Like I said, I just couldn't help myself, and I totally dug into the products and had to like test them out. So that is what I have on my eyes today, just only this palette, using these three matte shades, and then these three have shimmer in them. And then I also picked up this one. It is called Sweet as Candy. So that's that one. And I'm not even really sure why I picked, like what possessed me to pick these up. I guess because I wanted to try them. I've never tried Wet n Wild eyeshadows, and I am surprisingly impressed with them, especially since they are so cheap. Like the quality is very good. Like let me just give you a little demonstration. Like look at that pigmentation. And I think this was probably like $3. Like look at that. That's very impressive. So, I don't know. All in all, I'm pretty impressed with these Wet n Wild eyeshadow palettes. I probably will have to go back and get some more, but we'll see. I got, you know, quite a few things now, so my pockets are feeling a little light, so maybe I'll hold off on that. Next two items I got were these Color Tattoo by Eye Studio, the 24-Hour Shadows by Maybelline. And I picked mine up in Bad to the Bronze and Audacious Asphalt. And the reason I picked these up is because they were really, really similar to MAC paint pots. So this is Bad to the Bronze, and I'm sorry you can hear my dog squeaking his toy. This is Bad to the Bronze. Like, look at that. That is so pigmented. And look at this payoff. Look at that. That's gorgeous. So I picked these up because they were really similar to MAC paint pots. And if you don't know what a MAC paint pot is, then you seriously have been living under a rock your whole life, because they are just phenomenal. Hey. Sorry. And then this is Audacious Asphalt. And I really, really liked this color. It's kind of like a grayish with some silver and like a blue undertone. And let's see, I'll swatch it right there. So again, gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous color. They do have shine and shimmer to them. They do have some mattes, and they do have a really nice color selection if you're interested. They're about, I think they have about 10 colors, and I can't remember how much I paid for these, probably around $6, but you know, depending on where you go, the price may vary. So I really do like those a lot. I think that they're going to be great as bases and, you know, or a primer, and I actually think they're going to be great on their own. So I'm very excited about those. Two items that I picked up were the Maybelline Line Stiletto. It's just a liquid liner with a felt tip applicator and just in the color black. I'm a really big fan of the L'Oreal Liner Intense, but I kind of wanted to try something different. So I did put it on today, and I did find that it was very easy to create the wing. And I really didn't notice that much difference between this and the L'Oreal Liner Intense. So with that being said, if you go to get one or the other and it's sold out, obviously you can go, you know, interchange the brands, and you know, you'll get the same effect. I also really wanted to pick up the Milani liquid eyeliner in Infinite. It is just this gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous blue. And let me swatch it for you. I'm sorry. Let me swatch it for you so you can just see the color, because it's super gorgeous. Obviously, that's it right there. It is just such a pretty, like, cornflower cobalt blue. It just gives the nicest, you know, I mean, the payoff is just absolutely ridiculous. And I don't, you know, Milani's not that expensive either. It's another drugstore brand. It's a great brand. So that's pretty exciting. I definitely don't have anything like that. It's supposed to be 24-hour long wearing. And look, I don't know if you could still tell. I just wiped it off with my little, like, towel, and it's still, like, the color's still there. So hopefully that, you know, that's pretty cool if it's going to last, you know. Not that I wear my makeup for 24 hours. I don't really think anyone does. And if you do, then by all means, you do you. But I am super excited, and I'm very happy that it's such, you know, it claims to be long wearing. So hopefully that'll work out. Next thing that I got is this Blushable Cream Stick by N.Y.C, and that is what it looks like. And I actually don't own any cream blushes. So I was actually really curious to try this. I haven't yet. It's in the color Plaza Pink. So that is the color right there. And let's see if I can. It actually, I did swatch it earlier, so I have seen the color before, but it actually gives off this really, really, really pretty pink sheen. It's pretty pigmented. It's, I don't know. It's a nice color. It's a really light pale baby pink, so I think that'll be really pretty, especially since, not that we're anywhere close to turning into spring, but when spring does come around, I think it'll be a really nice color to have, as I just dropped it on the floor.
They leave me breathless, I can't help feeling.